Bluey's Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Chrissy, when inside their home not a healer was stirring, not even a gnome. The stockings were hung and high hopes filled the air that good old veranda Santa soon would be there. As Bluey and Bingo lay snug in their beds, dreams of chocolate doodads danced in their heads, and tired Mum and Dad, with no more to wrap, relaxed on the couch for a well-deserved nap. Outside, the lights lit up the sky like a show, making the poinsettia tree glimmer and glow. Then what did the kids hear on the veranda? They both woke up, gasping, "It's gotta be Santa!" Bingo ran to the window, but all she could see was Malcolm asleep high up in the tree. "No, it's not Santa," Bingo quietly said. Then she went back to snuggle with Floppy in bed. "Psst, Bingo," said Bluey. "I can't get to sleep. Let's take the train to see Santa. Please, just a peep." "Okay," said Bingo, picking up all her toys before they tiptoed out, not making a noise. "Let's do this," said Bluey. "We'll find Mum and Dad first." Into the lounge room the Christmas train burst. "Ah!" shouted Dad, and Mum did the same. "Toot!" yelled the drivers. "Quick, jump on our train!" The passengers hopped on, all sleepy-eyed. "Welcome aboard, mate. You're in for a ride." Bluey looked at her Mum with a smile on her face. "Now it's off to see Santa. There's no time to waste." "Your ticket is $1 trillion bucks, please." "How much?" gasped Dad. Do you accept cheese?" "Sure thing," said the driver. "Have an awesome trip." "Here's some crackers," added Dad. "You can have for a tip." "Train leaving," said Bingo, setting off in a hurry. "Hold on," cried Dad, trying to keep down his curry. "Brrr," shivered Mum with a blast of cold air. "Next stop is North Pole to pick up a bear." "This new passenger seems quite cranky," said Mum. "Roar!" the bear growled while biting Dad's bum. "The poor fellow's just hungry," Bingo said, feeding him pie. "Train leaving," called Bluey. "Time starting to fly." Spotting something ahead, Dad yelled, "Ah! What's that?" "Don't worry, mate, it's just Boopsy crossing the track." "Watch out!" yelled Mum as they slammed on the brake. "Train stopping!" said Bingo, then picked up the snake. As the train chugged along, it started to wobble. Boopsy and the bear were having a squabble with a grrr and a hiss and a bish, bash, and boff. "Train stopping!" called Bluey and kicked the pair off. Though the drivers were tired, they needed to race. To catch Santa now, they had to pick up the pace. "It's your turn, Dad. Our driving's just done." "Strap yourselves in, kids. It's time for some fun." Faster than a greyhound, the train puffed and puffed. A smell filled the carriage. "Hey, was one of you fluffed?" "Not me," they all shouted, as quick as could be. "It must be the fairies," Dad giggled. "Tee-hee." "Train stopping," said Dad, as he started to slow. "Wait, what?" shouted Bluey. "We must go, go, go!" "Your driver," said Dad, "needs a quick dunny break." "There's no time," said Bluey. "Just drive the train, mate." As the train passed the station, it picked up a pet. "No cats allowed," said the driver. "Off you get." "I wouldn't touch him," Bluey sensibly said, as Mr. Cotton Socks pounced and went straight for Dad's head. The train climbed the mountain right up to the top. At its final destination, it ground to a stop. "Last station, the veranda!" the driver did shout. "There's no passengers. You need to get out." They looked all around, but couldn't find Santa. He was nowhere to be seen out on the veranda. But he'd definitely been there just moments before. There were cookie crumbs trailing all over the floor. "Oh, biscuits, we missed him," said Dad with surprise. But suddenly sleigh bells rang out from the skies. "It's Santa, for real life!" cried Bluey with a cheer. "We found him," said Bingo, "and all his reindeer." The healers looked up, with mouths open wide. "Happy Christmas, Santa!" Bluey and Bingo cried, and they heard him call back as he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Ho, ho, ho." The end.